So Sultana has been explaining lately that very day what really happened and how it happened. You know, the fallacy of all of these things is that I don't like it when you ask somebody questions that would require somebody was in who wasn't there not to respond. What I mean is, if you're going to ask Sultana a question about what happened during the disqualification or what led to disqualification specifically, I mean, Faith isn't there, okay? And Faith cannot defend himself. So I just think that there's a lot of fallacy in one of the explanations that I have seen online that she had put out, because she painted Faith like somebody who got angry over nothing. She painted Faith in this interview like somebody who was not sensitive. She painted Faith as somebody who doesn't stick to instructions in this interview, because there are ways you can paint certain things and you say, oh, well, in one breath he's my friend, we know how to settle our issues. In another breath, he got what he deserved. Hello? I don't get it. But I want you guys to listen to this interview and tell me exactly what happened, because Faith is not in that interview. But when one person explains, you know, you just see through the lies. I wasn't there. I only watched, okay? But I have also seen Faith explain what happened in a diary session with Big Brother. I've seen Faith explain what happened and how it happened. You know, why Sultana shouldn't have handled that bucket in that instance, that very moment. There's no business of her, you know, holding that bucket, because before then she was called and she totally ignored everybody just because, oh, it's her field, she knows how to do it, and then everybody should stand down. It's just terrible. I needed to watch this interview.
We got to Faith's turn and he was pointing somewhere. Now I don't read sign language. I don't understand. So open your mouth and speak to me. You get me? And since he didn't
talking at that point in time, you know what's ironic? You were the only person in that house who could get Faith to open his mouth. I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was cute.
I know, right? Because no, that's not the only thing. Whenever we fight, we find a way to settle our differences. Faith is my friend, right? I say even when we don't talk, I say it. I'm like, yeah, he's my friend. I'm mad at him right now, but he's my friend.
That must make you feel quite devastated, knowing fully well that it was your dynamic with him that got him out of the house. How do you feel about Faith's disqualification?
Well, the thing is, I just felt like that was a contribution. I don't feel like it was my dynamic that got him out. I felt like it was a build-up.
But you know the housemates were using the materials and you wanted to take it. Didn't you think that could have aggravated somebody?
We're not using the material. Now, the thing is, now that's the narrative that you know. Now, we had a discussion with Isabella the night prior that we were going to make the lotions the next day, right? Myself, Isabella, K-Bobo, we all came to this agreement and he agreed, right? And we said, okay, after the whole walkout thingy, we were going to go and, you know, start what we said we were going to start. Only for us to come out of the arena in the morning and K-Bobo called Faith and he was being rude. And he started, you know, throwing insults here and there.
Just like that.
I didn't say anything.
Just like that.
I went to the HH lounge, got back, and I was trying to do it, and then he kept going back and forth, and it was being insulting. Now, that is my field. Now, making stuff like that space is small, and we're sharing one measuring cup. There was no how we would be making a hand lotion and a body scrub at the same time. So I told K-Bobo, okay, K-Bobo, when you're done, let me know, then we can all come together and make the lotion. He was insulting me, and I didn't want to.
Just like that.
I didn't want to speak too much.
Just like that.
To ruin it the way he ruined the body butter last.
Okay, so
I was taking those things away.
I feel you. By and large, are you remorseful at all about anything that transpired between both of you?
Well, the thing is, I am sad because.
Okay, in the next 4 minutes or so.
Did you hear what she said? That's why I said, if Faith was there, of course she wouldn't tell that story that way. No way in the world she would have told that story if Faith was there. Faith wasn't there, and they're asking that kind of sensitive question. I just think that Faith, you know, should have responded. I'm 100% sure that Faith would have responded in his own way, because I really don't see a reason why. So Faith, you for just tell us say Faith na madman now. Faith no get sense, no get head, he just a shout. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know. It's just it's a one-sided narrative, and I also don't know why Faith has gladly refused to speak on this particular issue, on the disqualification. He just moved on. But that some of the interviews that you give, and imagine Faith watching this. Imagine what you were thinking in his mind. Like, is this girl okay? What sort of lie is it telling me? Is it because he's then there to defend himself? It's crazy.
There was no how we'll be making a hand lotion and a body scrub at the same time. So I told Capable, when you're done, let me know, then we can all come together and make the lotion. He was insulting me, and I didn't
How?
want him
Why?
there because I didn't want him
Just
to
like
do
that.
it. And I didn't want him to ruin it the way he ruined the body butter line.
Okay,
I
so
was taking those things away.
I feel you. By and large, are you remorseful at all about anything that transpired between both of you?
Well, the thing is, I am sad because I am only, I feel a certain kind of way because that, led to, that contributed, right? But at the same time, he did something and then he got whatever.
Are you okay now? I figured you were hurt at some point. Internal bleeding.
I'm still hurt.
We're sorry
Still
about that.
hurting. Still hurting. Still bleeding. Ah, jeez. I remember Faith said that he called her, but she ignored. So what is playing out is that she wanted the thing to be done at her own time because she knows the thing, and so because she knows the thing, you guys should wait for me. And then Faith is saying you can't just barge into our meeting and then want to now overtake everybody because you are late. Why didn't you come all this while that we have called you? And to think that, you said Faith, it felt like Faith hadn't done anything. Faith, the previous night, was doing something about that particular lotion. He was trying to do something around it. And for crying out loud, to say and to paint Faith in the way and manner that she does, it just tells me one thing. There is no remorse. Frankly speaking, that lady is... If Faith is seeing her as a friend, watching her interviews, he should be far away from her. Far. When I mean far away. These are the kind of people that twist things. Now, these are the kind of people that instigate things in their homes. And then when the repercussion or the consequences of what they instigated and what they started start happening, they blame it on the man. They are mostly the kind of people who would cause chaos, build that chaos, wrap the chaos, and serve it. And then when the person who is served the chaos reacts to whatever chaos that they're throwing at them, they start crying foul. Oh, they are doing this. Oh, are they not supposed to be doing this? Oh, they are doing that. That's exactly what I see playing out. Because everybody saw exactly what happened. And it happened that it was she shared in most of the blames for that particular altercation that happened. If she had come at a time that Faith actually called everybody, it would have been different. But because she feels that she knows the thing, she's the odogu of cream making or odogu of lotion making, and so everybody should respect her when she's doing it. And there's a particular story Sultana told. I'm sure that some of you also know the story. The day that Faith and Sultana were got together and they were talking for at least 1 hour or 2 hours. I think that was the day that Faith broke the jinx of not speaking. Sultana made him stop speaking. Stop the silence, because he was practically silent most of the time. I think it was going on to 24 hours before Sultana came and started talking. At that period, there was something Sultana told a story that Sultana told about her family that I found. I pitied her for it, but seeing this story, seeing the way she narrated this story, also makes me feel that maybe she must have also lied in that regard. She told Faith that Faith reminds her of her brother who is unruly, who brings shame to the family. And in fact, at some point, they were trying to even disown the brother because of the way and manner the brother treated the mother and her. And the way she told the story was just so engaging. I was listening in, and Faith was wrapped in that. And so basically, the issue wasn't about reconciling at that moment. It was about how to basically gain the attraction. Well, Faith is in the finals, I'm in the finals, so whatever it is, I can just tell the story and maybe attract attention, attract viewership, or attract some sort of vote to myself. So she at that point was trying to use Faith to gain some sort of traction. So only God knows, because I keep saying this in the fallacy of one-sided story. You will be stunned at the way and manner people are so convincing whenever they are telling their stories. They tell their stories so well that you would not bother listening to the other person. That no, listen to that person, you would kill whatever the things that you had. And I keep saying this also. Please, I beg of you in the name of God, whatever you do, always remember to balance out your listening. Don't listen to one side. Anybody who listens to this lady now would think, oh, she was really done bad. She has been terribly done wrong. If somebody was watching that, didn't know what happened, doesn't have any explanation of what happened, or maybe have a memory of what happened, it's easy to run with a narrative. Oh, I just called capable, and before I know it, Faith started shouting. Can you imagine that? And then, so Faith is a madman. He just started shouting just like that, without you triggering it. Guys, fear women like that. Fear women like that. I mean, I really don't want to take it personal. I mean, I always respect people's personal lives and whatever it is that they've been through. She was married off at 15, has 2 kids, had to run away from the relationship because she didn't feel it anymore. So if you think about it from that perspective, you wouldn't want to follow through with what a lady like that have conclusively said about somebody who she also played a role in their disqualification. At that moment, I was even praying she even takes one stint of responsibility. Okay, I take responsibility for XYZ, but no, all the blame is unfair. Oh, he did this and he got what he got. Really, you feel some bad in some type of way, but yet again, he did what he did and he got what he got. Really, okay. Thank you for watching.